Hi everyone, my name is Ben Wright, Human Cartoonist Extraordinaire, and welcome to a new play series for PARANORMASIGHT. This is the first recording Tuesday, January 14th, 2025. Very excited to be playing this game, and we're playing it with guests! Say hi, guys!
Hello!
Go ahead and do introductions.
Oh gosh. The true horror. Public speaking. Hi guys, my name is Chloe, aka cocomomoart. I am a freelance artist, storyboard trained for animation, but I love this game and I'm super excited to be a part of this.
Yay.
I'm KelciDComics. I draw comics. I have no idea what we're in store for today.
Good.
Everyone here should already know Kelsey. That should just be a given.
I'm a minor celebrity, I guess.
Apparently. I also appreciate the ominous laughter. So, Chloe's been telling me to play this game for a while, and we were all hanging out at Akron Comic-Con about a couple months ago, and and basically the decision just happened that whenever this game happens, we were all gonna do the voices together. So I don't have to read everybody and blow out my voice.
Yay! I have a cup of tea because I came prepared.
I've got water and Diet Coke.
Yes. I was also last minute preparing my lesbian coconut full of water. So we are set.
Excellent.
I call it my lesbian coconut because it is colored in the lesbian pride color flags.
Ah.
Let's go, lesbians!
I didn't
Let's
think
go,
you needed
lesbian
a reason,
coconut
but okay.
full of water.
Alright, well I don't know much about this game, and I think it's fun that I'm jumping in blind. I am just like Kelsey. The only person here who knows what's going on is Chloe, and I'm sure Chloe will not in any way try to enhance any of the scares or frights or anything.
I will say if there are any grandmas in this game, I am going to do their voices.
Yes.
Yep, I think...
yeah, there's only one other character that I would want to voice, and let's see if she even pops up.
Yeah, we will definitely be figuring all that out. Speaking of figuring things out, one important thing for the people in the chat, I know that you guys know this in general, but we are doing a different audio setup than normal because we have guests. So if anything sounds off, if the music's too loud, if you can't hear people, please let me know. I cannot tell from this end. Y'all know what to do. Alright, I'm done wasting time. Let's jump in to PARANORMASIGHT.
The 7 Mysteries of Honjo.
Ooh. I tried.
Start game. Square Enix.
This is all going to turn out secretly to be part of Kingdom Hearts.
Yes.
Ah, you are here.
I am so ready for Mickey Mouse to jump out of the woodwork.
Would be great.
Yes.
Ah, you are here. Welcome, welcome. We might swap out the voice once we figure out who it is. I have been eagerly awaiting your arrival. Nope, the right person picked it. Allow me to introduce myself. I am the storyteller. Pleased to make your acquaintance. I shall be your guide going forward. Now then, before we begin our story, there are several things I must bring to your attention.
Oh god, after seeing Princess Tutu, I am weary of this.
First, this game uses autosave. The game will automatically save at regular intervals, so you may stop playing at any time. I love when games do this.
I did not know that autosave did that!
Autosave!
Autosave!
Oh, there we go, that's the right one. Saving is a very important element of games. It is the only way to keep your memories in place. If you do not wish to rely on autosave alone, you may also save manually via the menu. Next, please look at the upper right of the screen. This is the menu button. I only just realized this is a dude wearing a mask. That's freaky.
Okay.
From here, you can check the text log, view useful files, and switch auto mode on and off. You can also adjust the brightness, volume, and other settings in the options menu. For instance, there is a voice you would prefer not to hear. You can mute it by setting the voice volume to 0. So there are voices in this game. Okay.
Like one specific voice?
I suggest you check the brightness controls and other settings now before going on. I mean, okay. Weird.
Wouldn't hurt.
None of that is settings.
Phenomena / curses is interesting.
I'll explain other essential functions when the time is right. Ah, there is one more thing I wish to confirm before we continue.
No!
Okay. It would feel strange to go on without knowing your name. Please, tell me what I may call you. Oh, we can have fun with this.
Bupkis McGee.
What was the first part?
Bupkis.
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 I can't do the McGee because there's not enough room.
Okay.
Unless we did. Hold on, wait.
Bup McGee.
Needs to Bup McGee.
Yes.
Okay.
Wait, how many
done.
letters is that? 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's do
It's
it.
10 with the space.
Nailed it.
Perfect. What?
Nope, that's my hold on, that's weird. Why did it do that? Oh, how rude of me. Please pardon my mistake.
I don't know.
That's the name I use when gaming. I was sure that's what you said, but it seems I was wrong. What came over me? Let me try again. You wish to be called Bup McGee?
Yes.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. Not have my other handle all over the internet. This is going to be one of those games with meta horror that actually scares me. I love it. I see.
Oh my god.
Very
good. So much fun.
I seem to have gotten it right this time. Alright, now that we've been properly introduced, let us begin our story. Presented by Bup McGee.
Perfect!
From antiquity to present day, regardless of how society and civilization evolve, death has been a constant presence that none have ever escaped.
Except death.
Whether it is one's own or that of someone close, death is always a difficult thing to accept. This is an immutable reality, a value shared by all, no matter the age in which they live. In fact, oral traditions reflecting people's fears and prayers regarding death will still remain. Ghosts, spirits, and so on. Similarly, in an attempt to defy death, many curses, rituals, and customs have been born, from burning spirit incense to summoning the souls of the dead.
Also Burning Man.
Yeah, pretty much Burning Man. Some of those
Yeah.
secret arts are still being passed down to this day.
Can you burn a Luigi board?
A Luigi board, that's correct. On that note, Bup McGee. This may seem rather abrupt, but is there someone you wish to bring back from the dead?
Sally
Ooh.
McGee.
What if... I was going to say Betty White. What if you had one chance to use the secret art of resurrecting the dead? Yes, if you had the power to bring someone back to life, one time, and one time only, what would you do, Bup McGee? Ooh, we have a choice.
Ooh.
Ooh. Okay, choice 1. I'd use it even if I had to sacrifice myself, or I'd use it even if I had to sacrifice someone, or I'd use it if it came at no cost, or I wouldn't want it. Let someone else have it.
I've seen Fullmetal Alchemist. I wouldn't want it.
Yeah. Honestly, I'd use it if it came at no cost, otherwise I wouldn't want it.
Yeah, I've read The Monkey's Paw. I think this is one of those things where be careful what you wish for. Also, if you haven't read The Monkey's Paw, highly recommend it. Even if you know what a monkey's paw is. Read where it came from. It's great.
Yeah.
That's not the answer you were
I don't
supposed
think
to
he
say.
expected
We
that.
can't continue the story. By the way, chat's very happy you mentioned Full Metal Alchemist.
Yes. What up? I'm a weeb!
Just so chat knows, I can see chat, the other two can't, but I will definitely pass on your love of Full Metal Alchemist.
I think it might be safe to say that we're all weebs in this space.
That's true.
Also, the original's better than Brotherhood. Going on.
How dare you?
I'm leaving.
I'm kidding, but I know how to troll my friends. I also
How
have
dare.
actually not watched Brotherhood, but I've heard it's better. Anyway. Okay. I think we just lost chat. Anyway. Getting back to the
It's a
story.
good thing that I cannot see chat because there might be a war going off.
All right, let's see. Well, I see. Very interesting. Yes, yes. That is what I thought you would say. Good cover. What seems to be the matter? Ah, you want to know what this box that has been sitting here is? You see, this is either assuming we don't know what a TV is because we're something weird and spiritual, or assuming we're so young we've never seen a tube TV.
There could be a third option.
I'm afraid. It's quite the curious thing, isn't it? This is called a color television. The world I will be sending you to is full of devices such as this that do not exist in the age you are from. In this
Patronize me, old man.
In this era, a color television can be found in nearly every household. That is not all. For example, if a person should wish to contact someone while they are out of their home, they use public telephones like this that can be found all over the city. Sometimes
I did not come here to be patronized.
Sometimes reporters run into this to turn into Superman.
Yes, I too love Doctor Who.
Can you imagine what life would be like in such a time? I'd be thrilled to have you continue this story, Buppa McGee. After all, that is why you came here, no? So, let us begin. I've kept you waiting long enough. I present to you Paranormasight, a bizarre tale surrounding the curse known as the Rite of Resurrection. A peculiar yarn ensnaring 9 men and women in a fierce fight for their lives as it unravels. Some of the characters appearing within surely share your views on the Rite of Resurrection. I imagine those who have lost someone dear to them will feel particularly strongly about it, clinging to it as their last desperate hope. The first I shall introduce, a man named Shogo Okie, is one of them.
Think man might be a stretch. This looks like a 14-year-old boy.
It's really given anime protag vibes.
Yes.
Yeah, generic everyman.
Storyteller guides those who visit Paranormasight. Everything else about him remains a mystery.
Yes, we stand an icon with no gender.
Yes.
And yet they're gendering him. Oh well.
Wait a
It's
minute.
a start.
Well,
That's right.
They don't know his sex, and that's fine.
Yeah. Also, it's probably translated from Japanese badly. Shogo is an unremarkable young man entering his 3rd year of working in the planning department at Hihaku Soaps, a chemicals company headquartered in Sumida. Born in western Tokyo to an ordinary family around the same time as the birth of color TV, he grew up amidst the boom of special effects heavy action films, anime, variety shows, professional baseball, and pop music. Shogo graduated from a famous private university in Tokyo and has since settled into an apolitical mindset, common among those of his generation, with no strong ideals and no particular dissatisfaction with the world as it develops around him. He is content to just go with the flow, having stumbled into his current position by pure chance, and it is safe to assume he will follow the stereotypical path of working his way up the ladder, starting a family, and remaining at the same company until retirement. He plays folk guitar as a hobby and is currently looking for a girlfriend.
So, Shogo everyman.
Pretty
Yes.
much.
Okay.
I also think I'm stuck. Yeah, I think I'm stuck with this guy. He's the one I think I drew myself as in the thumbnail.
Oh dear. Yeah,
True.
oh, so you're boring everyman.
Yeah. Also,
That
hi,
checks
Gary.
out.
Gary's in the chat.
Hi, Gary. Breaking news!
TLDR, he's a millennial. Let's see. Oh, I wonder what it could be at such a time. Someone
This
else
morning,
do a
the
voice.
body of a drowned man was discovered at a park in Sumida City. Police have identified the body as Shogo Okie, a 25-year-old man who worked at a company in the area. As signs of a struggle were found, the Sumida police suspect foul play and have launched an investigation.
Oh, excuse me. Please pay no mind to what you have just seen.
Pay no attention to the man inside the little colored box.
Goodness, you very nearly saw something that would have spoiled the story. Just pretend you did not see that. Let us turn back time back a smidge and start again from there. We turn time back twice. Do you understand? You saw nothing. You know nothing. The story is a work of fiction. All locations, characters, organizations, legends, etc. that appear in this game have no relation to reality. Except one character was based on my ex. They suck. I just want it to be written on there. That would make me so happy. One vindictive
Square
mod.
Enix presents.
Shogo? Okay. Who said that?
Shogo, are you all right? Oh, we have to find the door to darkness. Hey, can you hear me?
Huh?
Hey, that's not a proper answer. Earth to Shogo Okie. What do you think you're doing falling asleep here? You gave me quite the shock. Come on now, up with you, up. Get up. Okay, and... There. All right. Do you feel dizzy? Have a headache? Are your humors off balance?
Humors?
I'm fine, I think. There's definitely nothing wrong with my humors, though my head's still a little fuzzy. Office worker, Shogo Okie. Round 1, fight.
Uh-oh, that doesn't sound good. I thought I heard a fighting game announcer. Turn your head around a little bit to see if you can walk all right.
The game is in your control. Drag the screen or move the right stick to move around, to look around. Try looking around your surroundings now.
Ariane in the chat just said this is Japanese Homestuck.
Oh no. I really hope not. I'm not prepared for 7 acts that drag on over 10 years.
Uh-oh. You know about Homestuck. You'll never get rid of Ariane. Whoa!
Good. You seem to be fine. What a relief.
So those are the jump scares of this game.
Do you remember anything? Like where we are or what we were doing?
Like we were doing the Rite of Resurrection? Alright, let's find out. One of my general rules of thumb, I always go for the question.
Okay.
Huh? Wait a second. When did I tell you about that?
Ooh.
I mean, I guess I must have, seeing as you know that name, but, weird. Anyway, you still seem a little out of it. Why don't you look around a bit more?
I don't want to. You're going to jump scare me again. Look around and select things you want to investigate. You can converse with people by selecting their faces.
Just grab the face.
Just grab her, hands on either side.
What are you?
Where are we? Oh, right. This is Sumida City, Tokyo. We're at Kinshibori Park near Kinshicho Station. I hate trying to read Japanese words fast.
You got it.
Yeah. Yoko brought me here saying she needed my help with something important. It's just past midnight. That explains why there's nobody else around. What we got?
Dated.
I don't think we need to read all of this.
One of the 20...
Okay. We want to read it? We can. Go for it.
One of the 23 districts of Tokyo, located in the eastern part of the city, it is surrounded by the Sumida, Arakawa, and Kiyonaka rivers. At the start of the Showa era, the area was still divided into 2 districts, the southern Honjo and northern Mukojima, but they were merged into one district after the Second World War. It is said to be named after the Sumida River and the banks that line it. Unlike the river, however, its name uses the characters for ink rather than that for corner. Even now, people still frequently mix up the two. Despite suffering extensive damage from both the Great Kanto earthquake and air bombings during the war, Sumida managed to recover and come out on top every time. Once filled with samurai residences, it is now home to a thriving industrial district and many residential zones, though evidence of its previous character can still be found all around the area. Major landmarks, tourist attractions! Eco Temple, former Yasuda Gardens, site of Kira Kenosuke's residence, Honjo Matsuzakacho Park, Sumida Park, Tokyo Metropolitan Memorial Hall. Went full Japanese there. Horror. Mukojima Hyakan Gardens.
And that's everything.
No, it's Hyakaen.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
Hyakan, yeah. Hyakan. Yeah,
Hyakan.
I can do the next one.
Okay.
Actually, I don't know if we need to read through all of them, but I do want to check one thing in particular.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, Kinshibori Park.
Sorry, like I said, I just want to check
What
some
are
stuff
you checking?
real quick.
You're good.
You didn't specify what you were checking, and we started to read. What are you doing?
Sorry. I wanted to see if there were... Well, I'll go back to this and show. I wanted to see if there are other highlighted words like ink and corner. I was wondering if that might be a thing.
Ah.
But it doesn't seem to be. Go ahead.
Maybe.
This is short.
Okay. Kinshibori Park. Opened 1950. Conveniently close to Kinshicho Station and surrounded on all sides by roads, this paved park is a popular spot for people to meet or relax. Kinshibori Park was named after the Kinshibori Canal, part of the South Wadi-Gasui Canal, which could once be found nearby. In fact, the area's name, Kinshicho, was also derived from the canal.
Nifty. Looks like everything else except...
In general, I would say when it comes to reading, if it pops up as important, I would take a little bit of time to read it.
Okay. Good advice.
There may be like, yeah, and that's all I'll say.
Okay.
Be clues.
Keep peeking around.
Yeah.
That's an interesting looking playground. I bet it's crawling with kids during the daytime, but it's kind of peaceful here at night.
The ghosts run free. Ghosts need to play too, with the cats and the raccoons.
I'm just picturing a bunch of yokai like, yay, going down the slide.
Yes, exactly. Now I'm just picturing the guy from Prince of Space, that he's supposed to be based off a yokai, but he definitely just looks like he's dressed like a chicken.
Now, I was picturing the guy with the weird
slide.
laugh from Prince of Space.
Yeah, that's the guy.
These telephone booths are all over town. The lights are always on so they can be used in an emergency.
It's updated. Telephone booth. A small booth containing a public telephone, most often found in... I don't need this thing to patronize me. Most often found in parks or along roads, local telephone calls can be placed at a rate of 10 yen per 3 minutes. More recently, telephone booths capable of accepting prepaid cards, known as a telephone cards, have begun to spread, enabling one to make a phone call without the need for small change. The telephone booths in the downtown area tend to be plastered with unauthorized advertisements and leaflets, a problem that has shown no signs of slowing down.
So for context, so especially in like the 90s and early 2000s, like the prepaid phone cards, I don't know if they still do it, but they were part of like they would be part of lots of promos for like anime and manga.
Ooh.
In the anime Lucky Star, the character Konata mentions competing in a contest for phone cards.
Today I learned.
Yeah. All right, before going any
And learning
further,
is
there's
half
one
the
thing I
battle.
need to do.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did someone's phone just say, "And learning is half the battle"?
No, that was Chloe.
Yeah, that was me.
Oh, that's you sounded exactly like Siri. Holy crap! I really thought someone's phone responded to them.
I don't know whether to say that's rude or a compliment.
It's funny. But first, before I do anything else, I just need to do one thing for Ariane.
Okay.
There we go. Ariane's cat is apparently following the cursor. I'm also being told in chat that I need to boop her nose.
Boop.
Hey, so that was close. If we died before we got our hands on the rite of resurrection, everything would have been over before it started.
That's an ominous thing to say. I think the only
Yes.
thing I haven't done is click the recall button. Ugh, I'm still a little woozy. What the hell is wrong with me? There's a girl here. Who is she? Hurry. That's Yoko Fukunaga. Good. At least I can remember that much. I first met her about a month ago. She's 23, works as a housekeeper, and is really into the occult. If I think harder, I can probably recall a little more about what's going on. We've only met a few times, but we've really hit it off. She's a lot of fun to be around. I have no idea how she feels, though. I get the sense she isn't thinking about me that way right now. But I know I've got a thing for bubbly girls who are into dark things like the occult.
No, my guy.
What an oddly specific thing to say, my dude.
What a very specific kink. Yes,
Found
girl,
it.
spin your head around like the exorcist.
Alright.
Oh, should I read this since this is,
Yeah, it's your
my
character. Go for it.
Okay. Alright, Yoko Fukunaga. Sex, female. Occupation, housekeeper. After obtaining a junior college degree, Yoko started working as a housekeeper. Due to her ability to see things others cannot, she has received strange looks from a young age. This ability spurred an interest in the paranormal, which she continues to pursue to this day. Yoko worked a desk job at a trading company, but butted heads with her supervisor, who was skeptical of the supernatural, and quit within a year. Now, while working as a housekeeper, she spends her days devouring mystery magazines and visiting haunted spots. As she vowed to live life true to herself and never change for the sake of others, yes, girl, Yoko has no regrets about the path she has taken. Yoko has a dog, a Shiba Inu named Ogopogo, who has been by her side since she was a student.
That's
Oh
a
my
great
god,
name
that
for a
yappy
dog.
little bastard.
I couldn't remember if the dog's name was Ogopogo or Oingo Boingo.
Ogopogo.
Well, Ogopogo's sibling is Oingo Boingo.
Yes.
That might have been where the confusion was.
Yes.
So Chad is trying to decide if she's goth without the aesthetic or a manic pixie dream girl.
Pastel goth.
Manic Pixie Dream Goth.
Done. Let me think. What can I remember? Okay, your name is Yoko Fukunaga. We met about a month ago. What's the deal with this park? It was around noon on one of my days off. I had just finished running some errands in Kinshicho and was here taking a quick break. I was just looking around absent-mindedly. Oh, I can look around absent-mindedly. There we go. When I noticed this girl loitering about. She was digging up holes in the sandbox and searching around the playground. She seemed to be enjoying herself, talking to the animal figures and petting them on their heads. My curiosity got the better of me before long, and I struck up a conversation.
Adorable.
Hey, are you looking for something?
Ah, sorry. I must look like a total weirdo. Yeah, I guess you could say I'm looking for something.
If you want, I could give you a hand.
Really? I mean, that'd be a huge help, but
But
Give her.
are you really just a good Samaritan? Or are you after, something else?
Like pussy.
Huh? Oh no. Oh no.
I don't know.
I'm outnumbered.
Shogo.
What do I do?
So I have my vote.
I don't know, Shogo.
Oh,
What do
oh
you
no.
think?
This will reflect on me. Kelsey, what is your vote?
Definitely the other thing.
Okay. Chad is screaming other thing too. Dang it.
Go with your gut, though. But
No,
definitely.
no,
the other
I am
thing.
not going to give in to peer pressure, is what I want you to think.
funny. Hey, at least you're upfront about it. Okay, I guess I'll let you help me. Be warned, you might regret what you've gotten yourself into.
No worries. What are you looking for anyway? Did you lose a bracelet or something?
Not exactly. I'm searching for one of the 7 mysteries. Supposedly, this is the location of the Whispering Canal.
The what?
Now I've done it. I bet you think I'm some kind of lunatic. 7 Mysteries of Honjo. Do you know anything about it? I figured everyone around here would have at least heard of it, but I guess not. Honjo is what the southern part of Sumida is called. A long time ago, this part of Tokyo was split into 2 separate cities. The north part was Mukojima, and the south part was Honjo.
Huh.
Am I boring you?
Well, I'm not a local or anything. I just work around here.
Oh, then no wonder you didn't know. Well, the 7 Mysteries of Honjo is a legend dating all the way back to the Edo period.
Really? It's that old? That's like over 200 years ago.
I've got your attention after all.
I just assumed it was one of those fake stories made up to chase the occult craze. Yeah, that's a great way to get her to like you.
I don't blame you. A lot of the popular stories going around here are pretty fishy. But the 7 Mysteries of Honjo are different, because they're all true.
They're true?
Mm-hmm. That's what I said. They're the real deal.
So, hold on. What does that mean? Are you telling me there's actually paranormal stuff at work in this park?
Yep, pretty much. But there's gotta be more to it. After all I've done, I still haven't found a thing.
That was the first time I met Yoko Fukunaga. Files updated.
Updated.
Haley in the chat suggests the Whispering Canal is definitely not a euphemism. Honjo!
A location in the southern part of modern Sumida City. It consisted mostly of swamplands until the middle of the Edo period. While it wasn't originally considered part of the city of Edo itself, the area on the eastern side of the Sumida River began to be developed once the Ryogoku Bridge was built after the Great Fire of Meireki. While Honjo is known for its large number of rivers and canals, many of these were dug during the area's urbanization for drainage and sewage. Gross. The Ryogoku Bridge area, home to the Echo Temple, eventually became filled with both people and shops. After a magistrate was assigned to the area and shops continued to pop up, it soon became a part of Edo proper as its reputation as a lively place spread. Honjo, along with other areas like Asakusa and Fukukawa, are still appreciated today for their old-fashioned feel and architecture. Occult craze! Paranormal phenomena, the supernatural, aliens, cryptids, lost civilizations, ESP, the list goes on. Such unexplainable phenomena are quick to take on a life of their own. A plesiosaur named Nessie living in Loch Ness, sightings of mythical creatures like the Tsuchinoko or Hibagon, the urban legend of the Kuchisake Ona, television reports of spoon-bending psychics, documentaries which feature mediums, and spirit photography, ... These are only a few examples of stories. Yes.
I feel like one of those things above isn't like the other. You go from Nessie...
Yeah. These are only a few examples of stories that have captivated the public. There is no end to this obsession in sight, with magazines on paranormal phenomenon enjoying widespread publication. Most recently, rumors of an ancient ritual known as the Rite of Resurrection have been spreading in certain circles. ...
All right, now we get to find out if Haley was right and it's a euphemism.
All right, I got this one.
Okay.
The Whispering Canal, an enduring superstition. Formerly known as Kinshibori, many fishermen once gathered on this section of the canal that ran through Honjo. As their days came to a close and the fishermen gathered up their catches, a terrifying voice would rise up from the canal, whispering, "Leave it behind." Oh, okay.
Leave it behind.
Okay, you got spooky whispers. Got it.
Yes.
Those who ignored the voice found themselves unable to move, and their previously full baskets of fish emptied. They would then be dragged into the canal, dragged into he canal, never to return. This strange phenomenon continued to occur, and the people began to call this body of water the Whispering Canal.
Pretty great.
Leave it behind.
Is that a real old painting called The Seven Mysteries of Hanzhou? Is this based on an actual myth?
I'd be surprised if it was.
That'd be awesome.
I don't know.
Well, let's find out.
The seven. Do you want this one?
Yeah, I can do this one.
Okay.
The Seven Mysteries of Hanzhou. Hanzhou became known as a hot spot for strange happenings during the Edo period. A number of these stories have survived to this day and become known as the Seven Mysteries of Hanzhou. While many of these were likely the result of people blaming things they didn't understand on spirits or monsters, the stories continue to be told as urban legends. Despite what the name would imply, there are actually more than 10 of these strange tales. Their roots likely come from stories told by the city's common folk. The most famous of the stories is The Whispering Canal, which eventually became the basis for both an idiom and a well-known Rakugo story, so I guess it is based on true facts.
Ooh.
The most famous of the seven mysteries include The Whispering Canal, The Fool's Procession, The Beckoning Light, The Haunting Clappers, The Evergreen Beach, The Taiko of Sugaru, The Foot-Washing Mansion, Kinky, The One-Sided Reed, and The Ever-Burning Lantern.
I like that you jumped on the Foot-Washing Mansion as the kinky one, because I laughed at the Haunting Clappers.
I definitely did a snort.
Also, chat says, oh, I see, the Whispering Canal is what comes from behind. Not the one I was thinking of.
Oh my god. Yeah.
I love you guys. Y'all
I will
nasty.
say though, I love these like little art cards. It's giving like Japanese tarot right now.
Yeah, or like a, what's that deck called that you play, Koi Koi. That's the game I'm thinking of.
Yeah, Koi Koi, or a Hanafuda, or whatever.
Hanafuda, that's the deck. It bothers me that it's 7 mysteries and they list 9 things.
Well, they said there were 10.
Yeah. So those are the most.
I may have been distracted by
ones,
chat.
I guess.
That's my fault.
No, you're good.
Files updated.
We exchanged contact information and we've talked on the phone a few times since. We even met in person once or twice. But she never brought up the 7 mysteries of Hanzhou again. I figured she'd gotten bored of it. Till today, when all of a sudden she decided to resume her search. Huh? Wait a second. Where did Yoko go? Oh? Okay, she's over there. Anything else weird around
Petting
here?
the animals again.
Oh, I can check
We do.
surroundings again. According to Yoko, the Whispering Canal, one of the 7 mysteries of Hanzhou, is around here somewhere. It's apparently the story that the expression left at the canal originally comes from. I think I left myself a note about it. I should check my files. Oh!
File.
That's handy. What are you? That seems bad. Oh, it's just the 7 mysteries of Hanzhou I was talking about.
Yeah.
Okay.
We kind of jumped the gun a little bit.
Gotcha. It's hard not to when it gives you the files updated.
So, real quick, side tangent. I heavily relate to the part about Yoko petting the animal heads. As a kid, whenever we went to the zoo, my sister and I would make it our mission to pet all of the statues.
Aw.
That's nice.
That's adorable.
Climbing them was also top priority.
Also, yes, any creepy whispers moving forward are going to be me.
Yes.
There she is. She's back to digging up holes in the sandbox and searching around the playground. She seems to be enjoying herself, talking to the animal figures and petting them on their heads, Chloe. No animal needs that much petting.
Excuse you. Animals need all the pets.
I beg to differ, says my old cat Bree, who is next to me.
She's still at it. Okay. That's probably everything. Nope. Okay, cool. Recall? That's right. She asked me to come here to help her look at one of the 7 mysteries. Actually, I think I did some research into the 7 mysteries of Hanzhou. I can't remember all too well. I should check my files.
file updated.
Oh, hello.
Oh shit.
Ooh. The Fool's Procession, an enduring superstition. A mysterious tale regaling an encounter had by a daimyo at his residence in Hanzhou's Ushijima, now Kamagata High School. When
that's
walking
convenient.
around his estate, he heard the sound of music, much like that of a Kagura performance. He commanded his people to find the source, but no matter how much they searched, the music would fade when one neared the Rarigesui Canal. The source of the sound was never located. This story is also known as the Procession of the Tanuki, as many were of the belief that it must have been these mischievous tricksters behind it all.
Oh yeah, I
That's
love
fun.
Pompoko.
Yes. How about we alternate? So, Chloe,
Yeah.
you get this one.
Alright, the beckoning light. While walking along the road near Honoji at night, one might spot a hazy lantern light up ahead, despite there being no one around. Following it will cause it to go out suddenly when getting near, but just when one fears the darkness might swallow them up, another light will appear further ahead, as if guiding the one who sees it. Some say the flame is benevolent, leading people to their homes, while others believe it is a monster leading people astray. Some even believe it's the vengeful spirit of someone that died, luring the lost to the land of the dead.
Yeah, it's just a Shirime screwing with you.
Like the will-o-wisp.
Yeah. Anyone know what a Shirime is?
Nope.
No.
It's a weird ass yokai. I guess pun intended.
Okay.
Because the one thing it wants to do, the only goal in its life, is to find you and show you its butthole, which is another lie.
So it's ancient Japanese gotsei.
Basically, but it's got an eye where its butthole should be. So it just wants to show it flash it at you, laugh, and run away.
Oh, Japan.
And I really want a Chillizart game to be made where that's the yokai you're dealing with. How do you make it
man.
scary?
Oh my god. Plot twist, he's the hero.
Pretty much.
So one of my favorite things about Japanese culture and society is that all of these stories exist, and it just gives me the vibe of like when you talk to somebody in Point Pleasant, West Virginia about the Mothman.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean the dummy thick Mothman?
Yes. Or any kind of cryptid. Like, because, like, Americans and cryptids and, like, haunted places have that same sort of vibe as, like, this. Sort of.
It did come up with, when we were playing The Caretaker last week, that yokai are kind of similar to lots of stories about the Fae. Like that, I always kind of compared them to ghosts more than anything, but Fae is kind of a more apt comparison. All right.
I can see that. Yeah,
haunting
because there's a lot more
Kappas.
overlap with the... Yes! Yeah, there's a lot more overlap with, like, the Fae of Irish culture. Anyway, as the evening bell rings in Irieko, or Echo, near present-day Shumoku Bridge, a night watchman patrols the dark streets and announces his presence by shouting warnings about fires, all the while striking his wooden clappers. But tonight, the sound of another set of clappers answers back. He curiously claps his clappers together again. I might be a little too immature for this, but I'm going to keep going.
I'm giggling too.
Clack,
Keep
clack.
going.
Clack, clack. The echo answers again, but no matter how hard he... Oh, sorry, I jumped the gun. But no matter how hard he searches for the source of this second pair of clappers, he never... Sorry. The second pair of clappers just... Sorry. He never finds it. Some say it was the work of a mischievous tanuki or kitsune, while others say it was a warning from the spirit of someone who lost their life in a terrible fire. I like to think it's a kitsune with a cake too great for that shake.
You started laughing, and all I could think of was the meme of Winnie the Pooh going, "Oh, bother, I'm trying to sneak around. But I'm too dummy thick."
I was just picturing the guard, like, once you started giggling, I was just picturing the guard, like, alerting everybody by twerking.
The paladin of throwing it back!
That's right. Kelsey,
Oh my
your
God.
punishment for being that funny is
Okay,
you have
just
to draw that.
sorry, just to... Okay, just to build on this one more time.
That's the thumbnail for next week.
Yes, oh my god. Yeah, just the dummy thick ghost. Yes. Anyway, so just another little story just to build on the whole clapping thing. Thomas Sanders did a video of a whole bunch of voice actors reading stuff from like Tumblr, and he managed to get Jim Cummings to say in Tigger voice, "I like big butts and I do not lie. I like how they bounce." And I'm like, that was the first thing that popped into my head when I was reading this. I was like, oh no.
Amazing.
Yeah, Gary
I am too immature for that article. Move on to the next one.
All right. The Evergreen Beach. Once upon a time in North Okurabashi, a beautiful beech tree stood in the garden of Lord Shinden's residence, now known as the former Yasuda Gardens.
Yes, I'm rubbing off on you.
It was so impressive that the house became known among the people as the beach residence. Somehow, no one had ever seen a single leaf fall from the tree. As rumors spread of the eternally green tree, it became known as the Evergreen Beach. However, this particular species of tree was actually an evergreen. Why did that trip me up so bad? So the lack of fallen leaves was nothing out of the ordinary. This has led people to say that the strangest part of this legend is the fact that it even became a legend at all.
This was people just bored. Hey, that tree hasn't lost any leaves. I guess it's a mystery.
Clearly a witch.
No, it's
clearly a
botany.
witch.
Miriam!
Miriam, over here. The Taiko of Tsugaru. There once was a daimyo. Sorry, my brain immediately jumped into a limerick. Yeah, I went into limerick mode and I was like, okay. From the Hirosaki domain in Tsugaru, who built a residence in Midoricho on a large piece of land. On this estate was an almost 8-meter tall tower that served as a lookout for fires. Only a designated firefighter was allowed to use the large drum. Sorry, I just thought of Gallo.
Yep, I was fighting it. I was fighting it so badly.
Was allowed to use the large drum that resided atop the tower in the event of a fire. While most towers used wooden blocks to sound the fire alarm, for some reason this residence was permitted to use drums. The residence and its special privileges led to much speculation and gossip among the townsfolk.
God, you know Gallo would climb that like a tree.
Absolutely, yeah. And he would absolutely drum that.
But to say, they had to use drums because they weren't blessed with clappers. Anyway. Oh, hey. Wait. Before anything, look at this art.
Amazing!
It's Monty Python.
It's Monty Python meets Spirited Away.
Miyako, look, there appears to be a giant foot. A barefoot clapper coming through the ceiling.
What is it, Chihiro? What is it?
I'm glad you picked up on that.
Yes.
And that was Improv Corner featuring Kelsey and Chloe.
That's right.
All right. This is a story all about how...
My life got turned upside down because a foot appeared in the foot washing mansion.
Okay. I gotta get serious. Okay.
Okay.
This is the story of something that occurred in the dead of night in a residence in Mikasacho, modern-day South Warigasui Street in Kamezawa. A foul-smelling wind rattled the house. Suddenly, a giant foot, drenched in blood, ooh, that's a little less amusing, smashed through the ceiling. Wash! It commanded. Servants carefully washed the foot. It returned from whence it came, fixing the roof it had broken. Well, at least it was polite. A man who had been visited by the foot every night asked a friend to trade houses with him. That night, the foot stopped appearing.
What?
Yeah, well, I had the same reaction.
Huh.
I just have this funny image in my head when it fixed the roof. It's not just like it pulled the foot out and the roof fixed itself. It's that the foot just stopped. It's like, hold on, let me put this back. Wait a second.
Oh man, the sigh.
I'm okay. Sorry, Ben, you would get this. Hi, welcome to Zoth's Pits. I'm Zoth. And the way he snaps his toes because he doesn't have any hands. I'm just picturing that this giant foot just uses its toes to like pick up a hammer and start fixing the hole. Okay. The one-sided reed. I feel like this is a Buddhist riddle. Anyway, there once was an infamous rogue by the name of Tomezo who fell for a woman named Okoma. Okay, sorry. I
heard what you're trying to do,
flow.
and I appreciated it.
Broke the flow, sorry. Tomezo persistently chased after Okoma, attempting to win her heart over and over again, but she rejected his advances each time, enraged by her indifference to him. Oh no. Tomezo brought a dagger to a canal near Ryogoku Bridge and attacked Okoma. He cut the arm and leg off. I'm a nice
guy.
Oh. He cut the arm and leg off one side of her body, then threw them into the canal. Ever since then, the reeds growing along that canal have only sprouted leaves on one side.
Huh.
Don't worry, she's all right now.
Oh, Jesus. That took me a minute. Fuck off.
Sorry.
That was good.
That got me. Well, that is the best joke of the entire stream. You guys can leave now. Also, how did he cut off an arm and a leg with a dagger? That's a lot of work.
That's commitment.
That is commitment right there. Yeah. Or else a really sharp dagger. Oh, Chloe,
shit, that's me. The ever-burning lantern. On a bone-chilling winter's night, one may happen upon a soba cart along the canal known as South Warigasui. But there is something strange about this cart. No matter when one might visit, its owner is nowhere to be found. Yet the lantern that hangs from it stays perpetually lit, burning brightly even with no oil to fuel it. Should one attempt to put out the flame, it immediately roars back to life. However, there's also the tale of the never-burning lantern, another telling of the story in which the soba cart's lantern always remains dark, refusing to be lit.
I think it's just a cart that has a terrible lantern in it. Alright, I think we got everything. Is that right?
Yes. Either a terrible lantern or a really good lantern, depending on the version.
Oh, wait, she's coming back this way.
Hey, what was that just now?
Huh?
Didn't you hear that?
I'm gonna play along.
Okay.
I did feel like I heard something. I'm not too sure, though.
That was creepy. By your special talent. You should have been able to hear it. Pay closer attention for me, okay?
Special talent,
I turn up the audio on my computer, don't I?
Oh boy. Well, we're about to find out.
My special talent? What are you talking about? Is it the trick with the finger? I mean...
Huh? I mean your spirit sense. You look like you could handle your liquor.
I feel like those are two separate sentiments.
Huh? Well, spirit sense could mean a couple types of spirit.
Okay.
I have no idea what drinking has to do with it, but I don't think so.
Well, you must.
Oh my god, please tell me that you can only have magic powers when you're drunk.
I mean, you can see me, right?
What?
You can't see this!
Huh? This whole time she's been John Cena? Shogo Okie, 1 a.m. Kinchibori Park.
So real quick before we continue,
yes.
one thing you definitely want to do is make sure that you exhaust every option for talking with people.
Before talking with people?
No, when you're talking with people, like when you start a new scene, make sure you go through all the talking options.
Okay, so talk before I look around.
Yes.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah, and I think some characters may have multiple dialogue options if you click them.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Wait. You're kidding, right?
About what?
I mean, just now, it kind of sounded like you were saying that only people with spirit sense can see you.
Of course that was a joke, duh. You don't really think I'm some kind of evil spirit, do you? But yeah. I meant when I said about your spirit... Oh my god.
What?
Did anyone else see the person behind Shogo?
No.
No, I missed it.
Okay.
Oh boy.
I meant when I said about your spirit sense being strong. I bet you could down a whole gimlet in one gulp. Seriously. Oh, because spirits are... It's another
Yeah.
word for liquor.
Yeah.
Ah, okay. She was punning.
Okay.
That's the real reason I asked you to help me with the 7 mysteries of Hanjo business.
Okay, let me just clarify something. Are you saying you
got
can
jokes.
actually see paranormal stuff?
Sure, I can handle a solid Moscow Mule. Ooh, I do love a Moscow Mule.
Why are you measuring this in terms of cocktails?
Not a believer, huh? Well, doesn't matter.
Why have a Moscow Mule when you can have a dark and stormy? Sorry, go ahead.
That's true. But you have to have seen some weird stuff over the years, right?
Weird stuff?
Yeah, like things you could see but could never understand.
Like Fox News.
You can't be serious. Just go down the line, or should we anything jump out at you?
You can go down the line, I would say.
I would say go down the line, yeah.
If
I've
it
seen-
repeats... Oh, if it repeats, you can just skip through it.
Yeah. I've seen ghost photos in magazines before, but are you telling me they really exist?
You bet they do. But you can only recognize them if you really believe in them, so be careful.
So even with my skill, I won't be able to see them if I doubt that they exist?
That's right. The spirit world is all about the mind and soul. You won't be able to see a thing unless you're properly in tune. But sometimes people get caught up in the moment, thinking they might see something, and then they really do, because they believe they would.
Is that how that works?
Yep, just like drinking. You'll never know how much booze you can handle unless you're ready to down some shots.
Why do I feel like it'd be great to party with Yoko? I'm still not sure I get the drinking thing.
You know, I realized how strange it was as the words left my mouth.
Sheesh.
Sheesh.
So I should even double check the things we've already covered, right?
Let's check once, and if it repeats, we could just scrub through it.
Okay.
Nope, it's different.
Oh, shit. And if you can believe that, there might be hope for you yet.
You can't be serious. Okay, that's it.
There
And now
we
it's
go.
checked off. There we go.
Yeah. Okay, that's how you know it's finished.
About alcohol. I'm a teetotaler. Totally unrelated, but do you actually drink? Real alcohol, I mean.
Whoa! Talk about whiplash. I didn't expect you to start making small talk.
Well, our conversation was getting a bit dark. I figured a change of topic might lighten things up.
Get it? Excuse me.
Oh, I see. If you really want to know. I like to think I can handle a few drinks. But to tell you the truth, I've never actually had a Moscow Mule.
Grand O'Brien approves.
Good.
Really now?
Thought it sounded cool. I'd like to try it, though.
Why don't we go for a drink sometime, then?
Ooh, are you asking me out? Ah, so you were after something else.
No, that's
See,
not
but
what I meant.
I'm making air quotations.
It's funny, it's like, no, that's not what I meant, except it is what I said.
Yep.
Because y'all sabotage.
I'm just kidding. Yeah, I'd be up for that. But only if we find one of the 7 mysteries.
All right, then let's get to work. Suddenly, I
As
have
usual.
an entirely different reason to do this.
Yes.
About the 7 Mysteries of Hanzhou. I just remembered. I actually did some research on the 7 Mysteries of Hanzhou at the library.
You did? What did you find?
Well, I discovered a few interesting things.
Oh, tell me everything.
Libraries have books.
And they are also
No.
free, and they have a lot of other really cool things, and you should support them.
Yes.
Yes.
Although they're called the 7 Mysteries, the literature lists 9 of them.
Ooh, I'm surprised you picked up on that. Nice researching.
She thought I was so dumb I couldn't count.
Some people think there could be up to 15. That's the thing about these old folktales. Stuff gets added to them over the years.
It's like the 7 Years' War that lasted 23 years.
That's more extra stories than main ones.
Yeah, but the mysteries rolls off the tongue way better than 9 or 15.
If you say so.
But it makes sense, don't you think? It's more likely to be passed on if it's easy to remember.
Huh, that's a good point. More to ask?
Mm-hmm. What about the 7 Mysteries of Hanzhou caught your attention?
So,
These really ghost stories.
yeah. So, I read some of the stories and none of them were, well, scary. I thought these were supposed to be ghost stories.
True. They're more like a collection of superstitions, really. But there are some pretty disturbing ones in the mix.
Yeah, like the one that's supposed to take place here, the Whispering Canal. People who fish in this canal would hear a voice call out saying, "Leave it!" They had to abandon their catch or the canal would take it.
Right, right.
Is that what you're expecting to find here in this park?
Quite. We're talking about a folktale from hundreds of years ago. After centuries of the telephone game, who knows if it's anything like the original story?
So basically, you think the true story of the Whispering Canal might be completely different from what we know.
Exactly! I'm sure it is. I mean, weren't you curious?
About what?
People from around here have that expression, left at the canal, right? Meaning to abandon someone. This story's where it comes from. Except the story being told today is about fish. There's nothing in it about leaving people behind.
Now that you mention it, that's true. So you're saying the original story maybe did involve someone being abandoned?
That's what I'm trying to find out.
That's why I'm digging in the playground sandbox. Ah, gotcha.
We're unearthing child bones.
I clicked the wrong thing. I don't know why she's so comfortable talking about spirits and the paranormal at this time of night. Either she's got guts or she's just used to it. Unless... No, it can't be.
Is she a ghost?
A ghost?
About the rite of resurrection.
Oh, by the way, were we talking about the rite of resurrection?
Ooh, your memory is as strong as your tolerance. I'm gonna start calling you Martini Man Shogo.
Okay.
I'm really climbing up the drinks menu, huh?
So, you know about it, huh? The Rite of Resurrection, I mean. A magazine ran a feature on it recently that got practically everyone talking about it. Oh wait, hang on. Practically everyone talking about it.
There we go. Really? Maybe that's where I heard about it. Still, I don't know. It seems a little too far-fetched to be true.
So, the Rite of Resurrection. It's the forbidden art of bringing the dead back to life, concocted by a famous onmyoji from an ancient age. Rumor has it... Hey, sorry, my cat came in. Rumor has it an old manuscript containing actual concrete details about the rite was recently discovered. Rumor comes from a presentation given by local historian Hideki Araishi at an academic conference.
You sure know a lot about this stuff.
Because
Weird.
I'm secretly a huge occult buff.
I kind of got that.
Oh.
The immediate face change.
But if a researcher spoke about it at an academic conference, it must have some basis in fact.
Not
Exactly.
true.
Exactly. That's why I believe the rite of resurrection is real.
Now I'm starting to believe it too.
The pursuit of the unknown starts with belief. Captain Planet. I got that from Professor Araishi himself.
Ooh.
Files updated.
Wait, hang on. I've got another question. You mentioned the Rite of Resurrection. Are you looking for that too? Does it have something to do with the 7 Mysteries of Honjo?
Ooh, you're sharp. I could cut my finger on you.
Okay.
To tell the truth, it's actually the other way around.
What do you mean?
Well, I started off searching for the Rite of Resurrection. But along the way, I realized that I needed to investigate the 7 Mysteries of Honjo first.
I see. So then...
Why are you looking for the right? What's that got to do with the 7 mysteries?
kind of want to start with the 7 mysteries question.
Yeah.
So about the connection between the rite and the 7 mysteries. Putting together everything we've talked about, my guess is that the original stories behind the 7 mysteries, the true stories, are the key to finding the rite of resurrection. And that's why you were searching for one of them. Do I have that right?
Wow! 10 out of 10. You're proving to be quite the capable assistant.
Wait, since when was I your assistant?
Anyway, this is all just hearsay, but
It immediately does not answer. I love it.
some say that what led to the 7 mysteries coming to be was the rite of resurrection itself.
Huh? Don't the stories come from the Edo period? I thought the rite of resurrection was supposed to be way older than that?
Right. It seems that an onmyoji from the Edo period rediscovered the ancient art. That old manuscript I mentioned with all the details on how to use the rite, apparently it was written in the Edo period. Oh right! I never even told you its name. The manuscript is called The Record of Fates.
Whoa, what a name.
I know, right? And it speculates the secret of the rite is hidden within the 7 mysteries of Honjo. So now, the 7 mysteries are the hot new trend.
Among who? You know, this whole thing's starting to sound pretty questionable.
Come on, remember what I said about the pursuit of the unknown?
It starts with belief, right?
No,
Updated.
it starts with sorry.
I'm
The Record of Fates.
Go ahead.
An old manuscript from the Edo period, written by the sorcerer who recovered the rite of resurrection. It is viewed as a priceless and authentic document due to its detailed account on how to perform the ritual. The Rites of Resurrection. As indicated by its name, this manuscript holds detailed instructions on how to perform the secret art of reviving the dead. This forbidden ritual is said to have been devised by a once famous onmyoji. Local researcher Hideki Araishi recently discovered the old manuscript and gave a presentation on it at an academic conference, sending ripples through the field of...
Wait, hold on. There was a red dot by Phenomena Curses.
Yes, there was. Along the top. There we go.
Okay, I think
You know
we're good.
what? I've decided I'm gonna curse you guys with something. Anytime I see the word phenomena, I immediately hear in my head, do 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 do.
I'm so glad I'm not
Phenomena.
the one who does that.
Yay!
The original VHS tape of that episode.
Oh my god.
Mm,
Yes. Phenomena.
do 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 do. Okay, enough.
Phenomena.
No, okay. I can only blame myself.
Yep.
All right.
Your curse
Why-
backfired.
Well, well, well. If it isn't the consequences of my own actions.
How the turntables.
Why are you looking for the right? If you're looking into a way to bring someone back from the dead, does that mean you got someone you want to bring back? Those dots are just like, I mean, duh.
My dog and my little sister Mina.
In that order. You know what? Forget it. It just came to mind, so I thought I'd ask. I didn't mean to pry. Sorry.
No, it's fine. I figured I'd need to tell you at some point. It's Ogopogo.
Oh my god, that it was a fucking dog!
Ogopogo?
Yeah, I wanted to bring Ogopogo back to life. He died in an accident about a month ago.
Ogopogo died?
Oh, right. Ogopogo was my dog. I had him for 8 years.
Ah,
Oh.
okay. Your dog. Gotcha. You spent a long time together. Losing him must have been really hard for you.
Yeah. To be honest, I'm not even sure if the right even works on dogs. But as soon as I found out about it, I knew I had to give it a try. I don't think I could forgive myself if I just let the opportunity pass by.
Definitely. Now I understand why you feel so strongly about it. Thanks for telling me. I know this must be hard to talk about. I don't think the chat's happy that a dog got killed.
Yeah, there was no, like, is the dog dead or does the dog die? That I was aware of.
It doesn't happen on screen, so that's why I didn't mention it. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Okay.
Fair enough.
But you know what? All that led me to meeting you. So at least something good came out of it. Doesn't mean I'll stop looking, obviously.
Yoko, I'll do everything I can to help you.
Yay! I'm so glad to hear that. Let's keep up the hard work then, yeah?
Whoa! What the hell? It feels like the air just changed.
I love that there's a think button.
Think! What was that just
Think.
now?
Can
Oh, right, I have to click to drag.
you...
Turn around.
Yoko? Are you okay? Chew! Sorry. Hey, what's wrong? Stay with me.
Can't be! No, no!
Turn around. Oh my god. Oh my god.
You said keep talking.
Oh god.
Yeah, I think you're clipping your mic.
Yeah, imagine anime scream.
Yes.
Insert anime screen
Yoko! Yoko! Okay, done talking.
Turn around, man.
I'm gonna look at her.
She
I feel eyes on my back. I can't move. Is there something behind me? Spock.
Oh god, he's been Shatnered.
He has been Shatnered.
Scared me so hard, gonna shat in her pants. Anyway, I accidentally clicked out of the window.
Leaning
Here we go.
away from the screen in case there's a jump scare.
Uh-oh.
Oh boy.
I'm not seeing anything.
There was a-
You're such a big goof.
I saw a vague shadowy figure.
Oh. Wait, where?
Is somebody there?
Yoko's,
Oh shit! Oh!
Yoko's pointing over there, but I don't see anything out of the ordinary. Push!
Push!
Ugh. I don't get this. What's going on? Did something happen? Yoko? I need to check something real quick.
Okay.
Controls. Oh, enter should do it. Okay. If I can not have the cursor on the screen, I want to be able to do that. Just checking.
Okay. Oh! What?
I'm gonna
What?
go.
Is there something straight above you? What just happened?
Huh? Huh? What the? What is... something's... What is it? Why is this happening? Shogo Okie, 1 a.m. Kinshibori Park. Yoko! Answer me! Yoko? No way! It can't be! Why? Why? Oh! What the hell just happened? No, damn it! You've got bigger problems! Yoko? Just hold on. Everything's going to be okay. She's not breathing. She's cold. And I don't feel a pulse. This can't be happening. Okay. An ambulance. Right. I've got to call an ambulance. I need a phone.
Good thing there's a public telephone to your right,
true.
I believe.
Yoko! Whoa, that's hanging around. That's hanging around. Think. The phone. I need to call an ambulance. I got that. Right, the phone. I gotta call an ambulance. Hello, operator. I called it in. The ambulance shouldn't be long. But, is it going to make a difference? Her body's gone stiff and her skin is cold, and I don't think she's breathing. She looks more like a mannequin than a person now. I don't think there's any coming back from that. I don't get it. Just a few minutes ago, we were chatting away without a care in the world. Yoko. How did this happen? How could someone so bright and bubbly just suddenly drop dead? Resurrect her.
Resurrect her!
Huh? Oh, that's right! If that rite of resurrection she was talking about really does exist, there might be a way to bring her back. If someone can just drop dead out of nowhere like they were cursed, then why shouldn't there be a way to bring them back to life? Yoko believed in it, so if I believe in her, it seems completely possible. Maybe, just maybe, I can still save her. Even if I got to deal with spirit senses and curses and whatever, I've got to try. Wait for me, Yoko. I promise, I'll use the rite of resurrection to bring you back. So overdramatic, I love it. Right before she died, I felt a strange presence a few times. It seemed like she saw something that shook her to the bone. There's definitely something strange going on, and maybe it's still here. What could she have seen? She mentioned that the Rite of Resurrection and Seven Mysteries were connected, so maybe, whatever it was she saw, had something to do with that Whispering Canal. Whoa! Damn it! That presence again! It must be around here somewhere. But where? There's something here. I know it. I just need to look harder. Although, if some innocent poking around about the Seven Mysteries was enough to get a Yoko killed, there's a good chance of the same thing happening to me. But I already knew that when I decided to get involved. No, you didn't. You didn't believe any of this.
No, sir.
You were trying to hook up. Be honest.
Mm-hmm. He was after that pussy. Come on.
The cold night air feels like it's pressing down on me. Just standing here makes me want to scream. But I've got bigger problems right now. Called an ambulance already. It should be here soon. Okay, same thing. Ooh. What are you? Huh? There's something on the ground. Did Yoko drop this? I didn't notice it till now, but there's a small wooden sculpture by her side.
Little fish.
Yep, I think a fish coming out of a basket could be very relevant.
Oh, yeah.
3 or 4 centimeters tall. It looks like it could be a keychain, but from how rotted it is, it's way too old for that. Despite how tiny it is.
Oh, hell yeah. I love gacha.
Yeah, exactly. It came out of a capsule machine.
Yep.
Despite how tiny it is, I feel an almost palpable malice radiating from it. What the hell is this thing? Curse stone acquired.
Curse stone acquired. The Whispering Canal.
What the?
Leave me, help me.
Help me.
Why
It hurts.
It hurts.
Are these the Whispering Canal's memories? Ugh. Such deep sorrow. A resentful memory is flowing into my mind.
Turn their backs, they walk away. Leave me behind. Drop dead. Kill them.
Stay there.
Kill them. Kill them. Those who walk away. Kill them all.
You have acquired the power of the Curse Stone, the Whispering Canal. You can use it to kill those who walk away from you. Press the Use Curse button to kill your target as they attempt to depart.
I'm sorry?
Oh, you know. Like you do.
Like you do. Yeah. Talk to
Ah! A murderous impulse seeps into my soul like thick black tar.
Slaps around like a fish on the deck.
Oh, sorry.
Can you hear it, Curse Bearer?
I sit in
You who so strongly desires the right. Kill them.
stay.
Should you seek life's restoration, take your curse in hand. Reap lives by the score. And claim their souls' dregs for your own. Collect enough to sate this vessel. And by their sacrifice claim the gift of resurrection. Or better yet, slay your fellow curse bearers. For theirs are the equal of droves of lesser souls. Now go forth and kill.
Files
Files
updated.
Oh, that's wild. Also, very good advice in chat. If there's a curse stone in your Whispering Canal, you should probably go see a doctor. Also, multiple Death Note references are happening. Okay.
Nice.
Perfect.
Let me see if what changed here. Here we go. It has the cursed power at the bottom. Kills by drowning.
Power.
Yeah, go for it.
Kills by drowning one who leaves the curse bearer behind. A resentful memory.
Wait, hold on. Go back. Go back. Go back up to,
like,
yeah. It says kills by drowning. Didn't?
Oh, yeah.
She had water pouring out of her mouth.
She did.
Oh
She
my
had
god.
water pouring out of her mouth, her nose, and her eyes.
Huh.
Creepy.
Toki loved fishing with her father Jinkichi more than anything. With their wicker baskets on their backs, they would leave for the canal every morning and fish till the evening. The miso soup her mother Koma made using the carp they caught was to die for. Her parents loved her dearly. One day, however, her father disappeared. Toki's mother went to look for him and never came back either. Those who came to express their concern eventually stopped visiting her out of fear. Toki continued to wait, all alone.
Mother, father, where did you go? Don't leave me behind.
Unable to bear the loneliness, she left her home and trudged along the roads until night fell. Neither her mother nor father were anywhere to be found. Tears stung her eyes. Suddenly, the sound of fish splashing in the water cut through the silence. She found herself standing before the canal where they used to fish together. The taste of carp and the memory of her father's smile flashed across her mind. Without thinking, Toki walked into the moat. The sound of water splashing echoed throughout the night air. Passerbys thought of it only as the fish in the canal. The splashing faded and silence returned to the lonely night.
That's a happy story.
Neat.
Just neat!
Curse
echoes. Go ahead.
Okay. Curse echoes are the visual manifestations of curses. These manifestations are fundamentally related to the origin of the curse. They do not always take the same shape, and may sometimes appear in a more abstract or disfigured form. They lack consciousness, unlike a spirit, and are thus the mere dregs of a soul. Curses are made tangible by what are known as soul dregs. Someone possessed by a curse that has a curse echo is called a curse bearer. Do not play a drinking game while playing this game. A curse echo is in itself a curse, and a possessed curse bearer, oh my god, you would die, can inflict that curse upon others at will. A curse that comes with a curse echo is considered very powerful in and of itself. Ordinarily, those with no spirit sense would not be able to perceive a curse echo, but anyone who becomes a curse bearer can see other curse echoes.
So now you
curse, light dark.
So now that you have a curse stone, you can see other curse stones and curse bearers.
Mm-hmm.
It's handy.
Nice. Or not nice.
Curse stones. Old Netsuke carvings imbued with curses derived from the 7 mysteries of Honjo. Ordinarily, only those with spirit sense can wield such curses, but these curse stones allow ordinary people to use them just as lethally.
It's like Pokemon, but dark.
Yeah.
Soul dregs. When someone dies, their life essence leaves the body and becomes a soul. If one is killed by means of certain curses, however, their life essence will turn into a residue known as soul dregs. The rite of resurrection essentially uses these soul dregs as a sacrificial offering to bring back the dead, but the amount of soul dregs required depends on when the person being resurrected passed away. The more time has passed since their passing, the more soul dregs are required.
Oh.
Okay, interesting. So maybe we won't have to kill that many people? Or I shouldn't say we, I'm dead. I shouldn't say we, I'm dead as hell.
Yeah.
What the hell was that? It was like the curse's memories flowed directly into my mind. In an instant, I understood everything. When I picked up this curse stone, the Whispering Canal must have cursed me. I've had that happen before. I also heard a strange voice. It told me that if I want the right, I have to kill a bunch of people with this curse stone and collect their souls. I guess it's good to know that the right really exists? But this thing wants me to kill people to get it? Screw that. Putting my own life on the line is one thing. Murdering other people is another thing entirely.
Gotta catch them all, Shogo.
And not just one person either. Scores, it said. So this is the curse of the Whispering Canal, huh? A curse that traps the soul of anyone who tries to walk away from me. But if I use it and collect enough souls, then I'll be able to bring Yoko back. And there was something about other curse bearers being worth more soul dregs. I'm really at a loss here. I mean, we did just meet her. We could just walk away.
You call the ambulance. As soon as the ambulance arrives, like, it's not really your problem.
You really gonna leave me in the middle of the park?
Look.
Oh, we had something, man.
Look.
I
was
told
a lot
you
of talk
about
about
Ogo Pogo.
We were talking about getting drinks and all this stuff. This is a little above my pay grade. Like, murdering people to bring you back to life, that's third date territory.
Well, technically, your second date, though.
I don't commit mass
hovering
homicide on the first date. I'm just not that
You
kind
keep
of
hovering
guy.
you keep hovering your little glass above my boobies.
Honestly, it was center mass. I feel guilty now.
Does anything... Oh.
Oh, of course. I don't know how it took me so long to realize. This has to be some weird prank she's playing.
Oh my
Any
god.
second now, she's gonna open her eyes, get up, and have a good laugh at how scared I was. Right, Shoko? Give it up now. Boy, did I fall for that one. You really got me good. Wait, no, I've got it. You really were some sort of spirit all along. There's no way you're really dead, right? I'm not even fooling myself anymore. There's no going back. Only forward. Chad is calling it a soul pyramid scheme. And then she dragged me into an LLM.
Yeah, into an MLM. Yep.
Yeah.
Well.
Huh? Feels like I'm being watched. Is someone there? Where are you?
Look
You know, it would have
around.
been funny if I tried to walk away and it was like, I'll be right back, Yoko. And as soon as I start walking away, I immediately die. I'm afraid to go anywhere.
I mean, you could go, though, because you have the curse now.
Oh, hello.
Shadowy figure. Hello, shadowy figure.
I'm going to do a quick check around. See if
Oh.
Hello, what are you? What's more interesting, shadowy figure or this thing? This thing.
I think that thing, because it's all question marks.
Hello. Huh? The hell is that? It looks like a light floating in midair. Wait, that's a thing. That's a thing. What was it?
One of the curses. I don't remember which one.
Beckoning light.
Hmm.
Hello. Have you heard about our Lord and Savior?
That would be amazing.
I'm with the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints.
Chat's building on the MLM thing, and they're like, "You're your own boss now. Gotta respect that hustle." How's that? Looks like light floating in midair. It's not letting me do anything else. That's unfortunate.
Yeah, I think that might
How
be
are
all you
you?
get out of that one.
Now I've got my own curse stone and the curse of the Whispering Canal. I've been way over my head. Was Yoko the one who dropped this curse stone? Does that mean she was the previous owner of the curse of the Whispering Canal? Then, how did she know what the rite of resurrection involved? Wait. When she was pointing away, was she trying to get me to walk away from her? Because she had the ability to kill people with the curse. If she had the thing.
But
If
do we
she
know for
had
sure
it.
she had it?
Yeah, that's the question.
Fair enough. If she did
Look
have
at the
it,
shadowy figure.
Is there
Look
another
at
one
the
over here?
shadowy figure.
that's just my dad. Huh? Now I look closer. Is there someone there? Oh, it's Slenderman.
Hello, Slenderman.
I'm going to stay silent for a second because they must be ignoring me on purpose. Maybe they're waiting to see what I do. Someone said there was something on the ground.
Oh.
Hi.
Whoa!
Hello.
Surrounding.
closer?
surroundings. Oh, it moved closer.
Whoa, it's coming closer. This is another one of the 7 mysteries. Looks like a will-o-wisp, maybe. Was there anything like that in the 7 mysteries?
There was, yes.
Can I help
You
you?
want to think on it?
Can I help you with your little problem?
Doesn't look like there's anything on the ground.
Looks like you got a dead body there.
Wait. Is this thing just Clippy?
I don't know.
That's not how you spell mysteries.
Hey, who's there?
Oh my, how unexpected.
It's George Takei.
Oh my.
It was your curse that killed that poor woman, I take it.
What?
Cat got your tongue, Mr. Okie?
Huh? I'm gonna constantly check that thing again.
Mm-hmm.
Who are you? And how do you know my name? The chat thinks
Do
it's
you
a
mean to
vampire.
say you don't recognize me? This comes as a bit of a shock, I must say. Look a little harder, and I dare say it will jog your memory.
What's with this guy? A tall, humorless-looking man. He doesn't look familiar to me. He's acting like he knows me, though. Have we met before? Same
Look a little
dialogue.
harder, and I dare say it will jog your memory.
What's with this guy? Man, who is he? He looks to be in his 30s or 40s. He's all dressed up in a suit and tie, but somehow he looks real shady. What's he doing here? Was he watching us all this time? Something tells me curses are nothing new to him. He's one of the other curse bearers, and I need to be careful. He might be here to kill me and take my curse stone. But by the same token, killing him will net me a lot of soul dregs.
Making a lot of assumptions.
Yeah.
It's creeping me out, but it's staying put for now. I should probably leave it be.
Oh, go on, Mister. Can you hear me? I don't think you can hear me. I just come out here.
I still don't have a clue who you are. How do you know me? Have we met?
Dear me, it is always humbling to find that one is not as well known as one believes. Perhaps my name will help you remember. I am Takumi Yumioka.
Takumi Yumioka.
Does that ring any bells?
I think I've heard that name somewhere before. Maybe.
So you do not even know my name. How disappointing. Disappointing, but fortuitous. Mysterious stranger!
Person of interest updated.
The man who is covertly watching Shogo Okie at Kinshibori Park.
Gotta say,
Was he?
I appreciate that
Only
Phoenix
just
Wright
look.
decided to get a side fade. I think it works for him.
Yeah.
He's in his post breakup era.
Yeah. Things got really rough after the breakup.
Yeah.
Again?
Yeah.
Or maybe it is the 80s. Maybe this is post Dahlia.
Oh, yeah.
Or whatever
Fair
her-
point. Fair
yeah.
point. I
Yeah.
need to play those games on stream at some point. I love those games.
Yeah. I actually spoilers for Ace Attorney.
Yeah. It's fine. Nobody knows what any of that meant. Look at how sunken the pits of his eyes are. Well,
Yeah.
nobody in Japan sleeps with their business people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well then, Mr. Okie, allow me to make you a proposition.
Oh, really now? Well, my supposed girlfriend just died, so I guess I'm available.
She's right behind you, man.
You have a curse stone in your possession. I would like you to give it to me.
Gotta go with the question. How do you know about that?
Why, I saw the whole thing.
I knew it. He was. You guys didn't see him. He was definitely the shadow watching us in the beginning.
Oh, okay.
I've been watching so carefully since you said that. That doesn't explain how you know what a curse stone is. Even I barely have a handle on it. You know about the 7 mysteries of Hanjo and the curses and all that, don't you?
But of course, those curse stones. They are terribly dangerous things, capable of killing without a trace, so long as their conditions are met.
I hadn't thought of it that way, but yeah.
Imagine what might happen if one fell into the wrong hands. They would be safer in mine, don't you agree? Although it seems I arrived too late to stop you from killing that poor woman.
What are you... That wasn't me!
I am willing to overlook your indiscretion, but only if you give me your curse stone.
No way in hell! For all I know, the wrong hands are yours.
Very well. I had hoped to settle this amicably, but you leave me no choice.
Yumioka wants to fight! Diddly 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 diddly. I mean, he's gotta have a curse stone, right?
He must, if he's threatening like that.
Real quick,
E?
are we given the option to save?
This thing has an autosave feature. Ah, yes. Okay.
Okay, good.
No reason.
No, I legit couldn't remember if there was a functional save or if it was just autosave.
Yeah. At least it'd be safer to assume so. It would explain how he knows so damn much. So he can kill me instantly, as long as he fulfills his stone's conditions. Until I know what those conditions are, I can't make any sudden moves. I have to keep
We
him
are
talking.
now in the shonen anime.
That's right. I have to keep him talking, learn what I can, figure out a way to get my curse out first. How can I get him to leave me behind? Though, it would be a waste to not take this chance to find out about the other curse bearers. Interesting.
It's kind of out there.
Take a quick peek all around. That scared me. I forgot she was there.
She's still there. The ambulance hasn't arrived yet.
We just stand until the ambulance arrives.
Yep.
Stalemate.
Tamuki Yumioka, he said his name was. He hasn't taken his eyes off me for a second. Even now, he's still staring right at me.
He's just standing there, menacingly.
Who the hell is he? Maybe if I focus, I can recall something useful. Ooh. Takumi Yumioka? How the hell does he know me? It's not like I've been getting out much. I barely have a life outside of work. Oh, you work with him. Interesting.
Perhaps.
Takumi Yumioka, he said his name was. Okay.
Try talking to him.
Takumi Yumioka. Same stuff, okay? I can talk to him. I'm just checking the other options. I want to use my curse on him. I have to get him to walk away and leave me behind. Now, what would convince him to do that? Scenario 1. He does what he came here to do. Scenario 2. He suddenly needs to be somewhere else. He's probably
Scenario 3. Strip.
Yes. He's probably here for my curse stone, so I don't think I'd get out of Scenario 1 alive. Scenario 2 means hoping something will happen by chance, and luck is rarely on my side. So my only hope is Scenario 3. Something makes him...
I was joking?
Something makes it impossible for him to stay. We don't know what he's into. That could backfire bad.
Yeah.
I don't have to keep him away forever. I just need to get him to walk away once.
Oh, there we go.
I need a topic that'll keep him talking. My best bet would be...
What's up with that light?
I know I normally go for the question, but I feel like the light might end things. I feel like more information gathering is good.
Yeah.
Okay.
How do I know it wasn't you who killed Yoko with your curse?
Mr. Okie, if you are hoping to trick me into revealing whether I possess a curse stone, I assure you, you cannot. It is your curse that was responsible, Mr. Oki, no matter what you might tell yourself.
It doesn't make sense. I only found this after Yoko died.
Oh?
Don't play dumb. I know you're the one who did this.
Whether you choose to believe me is your prerogative, but you are mistaken. But you should know that multiple curses awakened at once at the stroke of midnight. There are many other curses in Hanjo, and many other curse bearers. Is it not premature of you to assume that I am the one responsible?
Wait, so you're saying that at midnight a bunch of people became curse bearers? There's no point in continuing this conversation. For all I know, he could be telling me anything. For each of the 7 mysteries, there's a curse and a curse bearer, right? Do you know who any of the others are?
And what would you do with that information? Your intentions are nothing untoward, I hope.
Huh?
It is in the hearts of the selfish and insipid, of those who would be most tempted by the rite of resurrection, that the curses take root. And a curse's resentful memories impart a powerful urge to kill, as I am certain you are aware. You are a victim of circumstance, Mr. Oki, but your situation is exceedingly dangerous. You must relinquish your curse stone for your own benefit before it is too late.
Too late? It's already too late. There's no going back. All I can do is keep pressing forward. And if you're going to stand in my way, then I'll have to stop you.
Am I to take that as a threat, Mr. Okie? I would encourage you to exercise more discretion before you fall foul of a curse.
Before I give you my curse stone, I want to know who you are. I need to know if I can trust you.
A reasonable enough concern. Very well. I am an associate of the great sorcerer Suigen Gamyodo.
Suigen Gamyodo?
Indeed. You must have heard of him. I believe he was recently featured in a certain magazine. Your unfortunate
I read that for the articles. I know.
Your unfortunate companion there came seeking his counsel not a few days ago. It was from her that I learned your name.
She was talking about me?
I thought she would have mentioned me to you, but it seems that was presumptuous of me.
And when did this happen?
Why, just 2 or 3 days ago.
Gotcha. Yeah, I'm not buying that. He knows I don't know who he is, so he's just trying to feed me a story. I've only known Yoko for a month, but she never mentioned going to see some mystic. Although it is Yoko we're talking about here, so it's hard to say for sure. She was crazy.
I hope that is enough to convince you that my hands are more than trustworthy.
Not at all.
Still hanging out there.
Yep.
Oh. Do you want my opinion? No?
I love that voice. I want that light to just always be around now.
Okay.
Why are you so
I can do
convinced? Why are you so convinced it was my curse that killed Yoko?
Why, it is simply that.
Huh?
I do believe I just saw your companion move.
She what?
That's a bitch-ass move and you know it.
Mama didn't raise entirely a fool. Yoko? Wait, she doesn't look any different. No. Damn it all.
By the way, don't turn around.
L's in the chat, everyone.
Achievement unlocked.
My, Butt McGee. You seem to have arrived at less than favorable.
You done fucked up.
We all forgot the name, didn't we?
Forgot that we went with McGee. I forgot that was the name that we went with. Okay, go ahead.
Okay. My, Buck McGee. You seem to have arrived at a less than favorable result. This is mere conjecture on my part, but perhaps you ought to be more careful around turning your back on unscrupulous individuals. Fear not, you may make as many attempts as you please from before your unfortunate mishap. Very well. Just remember, whatever you do, do not turn around. That was really stupid. What? Oh, sorry.
What are you doing? Should you not check on her?
So, what do you want with my curse stone anyway?
I intend to seal it away in a secure location so it may never be used again. I am certain that you, too, would rather be free of this burden. The power to kill without fear of consequence is, in itself, a curse. There are many ne'er-do-wells in this world who could not resist the urge to use it. All the more so if promised the chance to resurrect the dead.
You'll seal it away? How?
I will put it in the care of a sorcerer who is well versed in supernatural matters. If I have gained your trust, I must ask you to hand me your curse stone.
No.
Yeah. Considering that he just killed your ass in an alternate ending.
Can he see the light?
That is a good question.
We can find out in a second, but I want to check a couple things. Okay. Wait, that's it! My work! That's how he knows me! I've never actually met him, so it totally slipped my mind.
Person of interest updated. The man who is covertly watching Shogo Okie at Kinshibori Park. Takumi is the secretary to the chairwoman of Hihaku Soaps, a chemical company headquartered in Sumida City. Takumi worships the company chairwoman, Natsue Yamamori, and demonstrates his unwavering loyalty through his swift and exact execution of every task given to him. Just as Natsuye Yamamori continued to exert tremendous influence over the company since her retirement from the presidency, so too does Takumi continue to support her behind the scenes. Acting as Natsue's mouthpiece in this capacity has earned him the ire of the current president and the board of directors. Takumi knows the names and faces of not only all employees at the head office, but also the temporary workers in their factories and warehouses, and even their main suppliers. That's dedication.
Mm-hmm.
Like, damn, dude.
He's got that Rolodex.
Suigan Gamyoto my ass. This guy thinks he can sell me anything. But I don't know if having figured that out helps me much right now. He works at Hihaku Soaps, just like me. He's the secretary of the chairwoman, Natsue Yamamori. No wonder I didn't recognize him. He's way above us lowly peons. I've only ever seen him in the company bulletins. But he knew who I was. Could he have memorized the names and faces of everyone in the company? Okay, now
yes, because he's just that weird.
All right, now we talk to him about them.
I was about to say, every time that we cut away to it, Chloe should say something in its voice.
Okay.
Hi. Good evening.
I don't want to turn any more around because I'm afraid it'll
Hey, for a neck
trigger it.
injury.
Suigan Gamyoto my ass, I know who you are. You work at Hihaku Soaps just like me. You're the chairwoman's secretary.
Well, that took you long enough. Your lack of company loyalty is frankly astounding. Allow me to reiterate my request then. Not as a stranger, but as your superior.
Hey, we're not at the office. You don't get to push me around like that. Why is our chairwoman secretary even out looking for cursed stones anyway?
I refrain from revealing myself precisely to avoid such questions, but I suppose needs must. Since the dawn of the Showa era, the land of Hanjo has nurtured our company's growth, and vice versa. It is our duty to ensure that curses do not take root in this land we know as our home.
I'm not sure I buy that.
Like many things, it is not a matter that concerns the rank and file. The chairwoman has no desire to spread fear through our beloved company's birthplace. Now, if that is all, I must insist that you hand me your curse stone.
No.
Yo, what's up
Just
with that
every time.
light? What's up with that weird ball of light? Is that your curse?
Whatever do you mean? I'm afraid I see no such thing.
Huh? But it's right... Huh? It's gone. It was right there.
I see. It seems you have become the mark of another curse bearer.
Huh? Wait, what?
Uh-oh.
I don't have to keep him away forever. Just need to get him to walk away once. Wait, I've got it. I know how I can convince him to leave.
Okay.
Oh, crap. I totally forgot.
What is it?
That's actually a good point.
Yeah, you did call an ambulance.
Yeah.
It's taking its sweet-ass time. Oh, right, I forgot to mention. I called an ambulance. It should be coming any minute now.
An ambulance? Have you lost your mind? They will arrive to find you standing next to a corpse, alone in the dead of night. No doubt they will hand you over to the police, who will have some questions for you.
Probably, but I'm sticking with Yoko. Unless you want to join me in an interrogation room, you'd better get out of here.
You're telling the truth, I see. They're getting closer by the second. I cannot afford to be waylaid at this juncture. I fear I must take my leave.
Oh, shit.
You can use curse!
I'm seeing that, or I can continue the text. I'm going to real quick save, because I don't know how this works. Which is the older save? There we go. Yeah, there we go. It's real finicky with that. I just realized we're seeing it on the TV screen. That's fun.
Nice.
Nice.
Someone said, wrong, 2 corpses.
Yep.
Oh.
Sooner or later, I will return for your curse stone. I only hope you do not abuse it in the meantime.
I got him! I hit Q!
World Star!
Sugar cake, you dare!
Yep, he's dead.
And
He's
bald.
really dead.
Oh, wait, no, he's not. I thought he went bald for a minute.
Nope. So this is what a curse stone can do. And it makes you bald.
Bald! Bald!
How do you think that spirit's hair got so long?
There you go.
Just stealing all the hair
She
from everybody
snatched
who
the
dies.
weave.
Yep.
The curse stone,
The curse
of, the
stone of the
Whispering
Canal has gained 1% soul dregs.
Neat.
Shogo Okie, 2 a.m. Kinshicho area. I left the park immediately. Probably a smart move. I felt bad for leaving Yoko, but I couldn't stay there. The emergency medical services will probably take care of her body. Takumi's too. This will be all over the news tomorrow. But until then, at least I know she'll be in a safe place. Alright. I have to find my next sacrifice quickly. I've got no time to waste. I need to find the other curse bearers and collect their souls. Killing Takumi barely got me any soul dregs. I guess he mustn't have been a curse bearer after all. It's not enough. The soul of a non-curse bearer amounts to little more than leftover breadcrumbs. I have to think of places where the other curse bearers of the 7 mysteries would be. The curses were activated at around midnight. The others are bound to be active still. I should check to see if there are any other places with connections to the mystery nearby. At the very least, another curse bearer might be thinking the same as me, meaning I could run into them. Let's see. Which of the 7 mysteries are closest? I'm in the Kinshicho area right now. The Haunting Clappers. The Haunting Clappers are on the other side of Oyoko River, just over Shumoku Bridge. The foot-washing mansion and the ever-burning lantern are around South Warigasui Street, past the train tracks. And further along Oyoko River, I'll find the beckoning light at Hoonji Bridge. Those 3 places are the closest.
We just met the beckoning light, but okay.
Yep. I guess I should start there.
Well, do we know that was the beckoning light?
I mean, that's our best guess.
Because it was just... That's the best guess.
Yep.
Yeah.
Real quick,
check-in.
I know we're in a supernatural. I know we're in a supernatural situation, but it's a little disquieting how quickly he was just like, "Huh, I'm gonna murder people."
Yeah, I think
just a bit, yes.
It'd be
there
funny
was the alternative of just letting him walk away.
In theory there was, but I thought he had a stone, and it turns out he doesn't. Unfortunate. Gotcha.
Okay, so
I'm gonna suggest then that we call it for this week right here.
Yeah,
Okay.
This is a good narrative pause point.
Cool.
Okay.
All right. Thank you, everyone, for joining us for this. We are definitely going to be doing more of this. I'm having a ball with this game and with my awesome guests. Hopefully we'll be returning to this next Tuesday, everyone's schedule permitting. Kelsey, where can people find you online?
You can find me at KelciDCrawford.com. That is KelciD Crawford.com. Or you can find me on YouTube at KelciDComics. That is KelciD Comics.
All right, and Chloe, how about you?
All right. You can find me over on Instagram, Pillowfort and Blue Sky, as well as Instagram, Pillowfort and Blue Sky at cocomomoart, and I'm also on Tumblr at Purple Paws.
And you can find my work at BWHComics.com. I'm also at Patreon. I'm also BWH Comics on Patreon, Instagram, Twitch, and YouTube. And you can find my Weeb Comic Cospain, a Weeb comic about cosplay and convention craziness, over at cospaincomic.com. So,
by the way, before I forget, you can also find my webcomic, The Legend of Jamie Roberts, at thelegendofjamieroberts.com. Boom, done.
Excellent.
Nice.
All right, well, that's going to wrap things up for this week. Hopefully we'll see you again next week to find out who else we are going to straight up murder with a stone. That's basically what we're doing. We're doing the fancy version of murdering with rock.
Unless someone gets us first.
Unless somebody brings forth paper.
That I laughed too much at that. What? Okay. I'm tired too, apparently. All right.
I'm glad you got it.
Yeah. That's going to wrap things up for us, though. Thank you very much, everyone, for joining us. And until next time, rock on, guys, and never stop drawing.
Thanks for watching. You are awesome.
Watch out on your way home.
I'm behind you with a bat.
Woo-hoo.